I'm just getting back from a City of Vancouver council meeting, and I quickly wanted to make this video to let you know that the City of Vancouver has just approved any RS-1 lot can now be converted into a duplex. That's right, a duplex.
I'm not sure what is.
After 2 days of hearings, the duplex debate is put to rest. City Council allows duplexes to be built across the city of Vancouver.
So what does that mean to you? So if you're a buyer, hopefully it means more affordable housing. Now why do we say that? So imagine that you had a house in East Vancouver. That current house in East Vancouver right now, $1.82 million. Okay, I'm just grabbing that number as a ballpark number. Now imagine that house can now be cut in two and you can build a duplex. So now you can buy a duplex which has a yard, maybe close to schools, amenities. You would think that potentially that is going to be listed at $1.2, $1.1 million. All of a sudden, an area that you couldn't afford before will now have more options for purchasing. Kitsilano, a house over there, how much is it right now? $3 million? $2.8 million? Well, now theoretically, you'll be able to do a duplex, and that duplex should be similar to a townhouse price, $1.2, $1.3 million. Now it's becoming more affordable. So now you can stay in your neighborhood. Now, if you're a property owner and you own an RS-1 lot, well, I think that the land values are just going to start going up. They have to, because now you could build a duplex, two duplexes on that house and sell one and live in the other one. So it's also going to help, let's say, people that were, seniors that want to stay in their house and don't necessarily want to sell. Well, now they have the option of creating a duplex, selling that, having that money for retirement, and staying in the neighborhood that they love. Now here's I'm going to put a video for you. This is the Mayor of Vancouver approving the change, or everybody votes and the council voted to approve the change. Yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that land values are just going to skyrocket in these neighborhoods, or in all RS-1 neighborhoods? Do you think that it's going to come down because everybody's going to start building duplexes now? Let me know what you think. Personally, I don't think that everybody's going to start building duplexes. I think it's going to be similar to the laneways. It's going to take some time. There won't be that much inventory. So developers are probably going to start bringing the land value high because not a lot of people are going to let go of their land. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. Anyway, I just want to record this quick video, just coming back from that council meeting. Very heated, lots of opinions, but it appears that it went through and it's approved. Let me know what you think.
Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight in Vancouver, where you can expect to see a lot more duplexes being built in the coming years. In a landmark decision, City Council voted to allow duplexes in almost all single-family neighborhoods. But the decision wasn't unanimous. As Mira Baines tells us, critics argue there wasn't enough public consultation before it was approved.
After 2 days of public hearings, Vancouver City Council gave the green light to duplexes in 99% of all single-family neighborhoods. The motion was passed 7-4, with the majority votes coming from Vision Vancouver. Outgoing Mayor Gregor Robertson is ending his tenure by pushing forward on the new housing strategy to create more homes.
As many have said, this is not the silver bullet. This is an important next step to increase the options in neighborhoods throughout the city. I think we're going to need to see a lot more than just duplexes in these neighborhoods.
The changes would open up most RS-zoned single-family home neighborhoods to duplexes. It's considered upzoning or gentle density by some. Critics pointed out duplexes could result in character homes being torn down, parking issues, and developers buying up houses. 73 people signed up to speak at the public hearing before the decision. Outgoing NPA councillor George Affleck.
We're tearing the city apart. We're tearing neighborhoods apart. We're dividing everybody up into us or them or there. It's not the way we should be managing our city. People have lost trust in City Hall.
Adrian Carr with the Green Party says one of the reasons she voted no is because duplexes aren't going to create affordable housing. City staff say a new duplex on the east side is expected to cost $1.2 million. On the west side, $2.5 million.
It's going to be affordable for people who are $150,000 and up. 15% of the population. That's not where we need to focus our efforts. It's the sort of middle income, the working people of the city, the students, young people.
A coalition of more than a dozen Vancouver neighborhoods says residents should have more input.
The process doesn't include proper consultation with the citizens involved or most affected by what's happening.
Some critics are concerned that this decision could have far-reaching consequences and open up Vancouver neighborhoods to multiplexes. Mira Baines, CBC News, Vancouver.
Are still the top concern of voters. So I think this is not, as many have said, this is not the silver bullet. This is an important next step to increase the options in neighborhoods throughout the city. I think we're going to need to see a lot more than just duplexes in these neighborhoods. I think in the months and years to come, I hope that the next elected council is willing to take next steps that are outlined in the Housing Vancouver strategy, that we're going to see more triplex, quad, and beyond, more forms of housing available throughout the city. I think it's going to take a sustained effort for many years to come. That's a 10-year plan that we're just starting into to respond to the affordability crisis. So we're going to need to see a lot more action in the years ahead, and I think this is a thoughtful one to take right now. I'm proud of the actions that we've taken as a council. We have done more in Vancouver around this council table than any city in Canada to tackle affordability and create more affordable housing. There's no one even close to us. And despite that, we still see a really tough challenge in our city for many people on average incomes here. So there's more to do, and I'm thankful that we've had the support to go this far. We've had great support from staff. We've had great input from members of the community. I see a lot of that baked into Housing Vancouver strategy, and we're going to need to see that continue. So appreciate the votes are in. We have 8 in favor and 3 opposed. Carr, Affleck,